Okay.
Okay, I should be live in a hole in the ground somewhere, who knows where. Anyway, so
Somewhere who knows where.
yeah, somewhere who knows where. Okay, I found a cave. I found a ravine. Okay, cool. So anyway, my stream adventure, right? I saw we had to run out today, so I was kind of I felt rushed. I wasn't really rushed, but I felt rushed, and we finished the stream. And I left. We had to go run a couple of errands, and then we had a spaghetti dinner with the Cub Scouts that we had to go to. So I was actually at the spaghetti dinner when I saw your little Discord message saying that my stream was still live.
It was funny because I saw it earlier, and I'm like, oh, I mustn't have refreshed that screen, and I didn't think anything of it, and I was watching a couple of videos, and it kept coming up as like, as a suggestion, and I'm like, that can't be right.
Well,
I clicked on it, and there was somebody else in there. It wasn't just me.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw somebody else commented that if had I missed it or is it over or whatever. But so what happened was I wound up with about 6.5 hours of just my end screen. Right.
Oh, so you must have almost done that dinner then, because it was about 6 hours. Oh, sorry, 6 hours of the end screen.
6 hours of end screen, yeah. So it's a 9.5 hour stream overall, right? But the funny thing is, so when I got home, I turned the stream off, and then I had to wait for it to process, right, which takes forever.
Right.
And so when it finally got done processing, I went into the YouTube video editor, and it tells me that I can't edit the stream because it's too long.
Oh,
so it's not going to let me cut the last 6 hours off.
Right.
Oh, I was actually like right under spawn.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
That's handy then.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I saw it there and I'm like, oh, I wonder if he just didn't do it, right? Because I've done similar things with Discord or whatever. I was running around. Hey Matthew, what's going on? It's right. You're first in the stream. Yeah, I was totally rushed. Admission, Limestone, come today. We also accept food. Archery now. That's Creative Kitty's thing over there. Here, come up here. I'll show you what we did last stream. All right, so Ben finished off the rocket.
Okay, awesome.
So we got a little bit of a launch pad over here.
Cool.
So I got four set up. We could probably add one or two more. This rocket I think is fueled. We've got fuel loader, and it should be loaded already.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I'm just working. Oh, I hate doing that. Shift. There we go. Because we're not ready for it yet.
Right.
Nope. There we go. And then Ben made a couple of oxygen masks. And Creative Kitty, there's oxygen masks here if you want one.
I probably should.
Now, I thought I had, when I logged out, I thought I had aluminum in my pocket, but I don't see it. I have copper. Very, very nice. So my wife is modeling for me. She went to a pocketbook bingo tonight.
Okay.
Right? You pay it's whatever it is. I think it was like $50 a ticket, right? And that gives you however many games or whatever. And you stand a chance to win designer pocketbooks, right? So she actually didn't buy a ticket, but one of the women that she works with had a ticket and was unable to go. So she said, "Do you want my ticket?" Right?
Yeah.
So so she's like, "Yeah, sure." You know, she felt bad about taking the ticket and stuff, but she went. She actually came home with a $400 pocketbook.
Oh, very nice.
So now she's sporting her new pocketbook. It's like a birthday present. Yeah. Very nice.
So
I like it.
Where's the
Sorry, where's what?
oxygen mask?
Yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, you can't complain about free stuff.
No, never. Never. Yeah, this is very.
Over to your stream here, Big Edley.
This is very strange. I thought I had. I mean, it's been 2 weeks, so I really don't remember what I had. But I could have swore I had aluminum ore in my pocket.
Oh, okay, yeah. Who knows? I can't remember if you did or not.
Unless I may have already brought it back and dumped it in the chest before I went out venturing again. But anyway,
That could be. We did have a fair bit of aluminum. I managed to make a bit, and did get quite a bit out of it. So
Matthew says the almighty yellow apple. What is that? Cool Space Base, the almighty yellow apple. He's back.
Is that the golden apple?
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. But yeah. So I don't know what I'm gonna do about that stream. But it's 9.5 hours long, but it's only 3 hours of content.
Right.
But yeah. Oh, and then on another funny note, right? My bookshop video that I posted however long ago, a couple of months ago or whatever it was, when I did the time lapse of me building the bookstore, got a copyright claim today for using the Ride of the Valkyries.
Really?
Yep. So apparently Sony Music hit me with a copyright claim for using free to use music out of the YouTube library.
So you got that one from the YouTube library?
I got that one from the YouTube library. I just put the video on private. I said, because basically what they were telling me that I didn't have to take it down, but they were going to monetize it. So I was like, forget it. You're not going to monetize it. I'm just going to put it on private. So
I ended up getting one on my 50th Sky Factory 4 video. For I've got about, it's an hour long. It's a long video, and I've got about 15 songs in it. All of them were from Audio Hero, but one of them got a copyright claim on it.
Okay.
So I'm disputing it because I'm paying money for that Audio Hero stuff.
Yeah, well, you see, this was just a free. This was the free YouTube library version,
YouTube,
right? And it actually, and if you go to the YouTube library, it's on there, and it says right on it, you're free to use this in any of your content, any of your videos.
Yeah.
So,
you should almost dispute it.
you know what? What I'll do is the video's been up for 2 or 3 months. It's had 21 views. It's not really making any traction. I'll just clip the audio out of it. I'll just I'm not worried about it. What I'll probably do is I'll just clip that 1 minute segment of me flying with the Flight of the Valkyries and just make it a 5-minute video instead of a 6-minute video.
I guess you could do that. I mean, realistically, it's whatever you need to do. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. What I probably should do is I'll just voice over. I really had some cool music here, but Sony Music decided to be a jerk.
Can you voice? Can you add audio?
I can add music from the YouTube library into the video. I can choose to replace it or add music or remove the music. I went to remove music. So now what it's going to be is it's going to be like a 1 minute segment of dead air.
Right.
Wait, I've got Matthew in my chat. Is what's going on here? My friends and me did a prank wars once, and my team's prank was the almighty yellow apple. We put an apple that's yellow everywhere. Our friend went out and finally put the yellow apple on the table, and my teammate grabbed another apple and smashed it in the enemy's face, and he yelled, the almighty yellow apple army is attacking.
Okay.
Well, alrighty then. Let's see. There's no room in that chest. All right.
I bet you we got 10 up here. Oh yeah, we've really run out of room here. Osmium, lithium. So, what are you working on, Big Edward?
I was out looking for aluminum and just everything else, so I don't know what needs to be done.
I think we've got a good way of getting aluminum when we need it. If all we got to do is manufacture obsidian, and then we can run it through the chemical converter.
Oh, okay.
And it produces aluminum that way. So I managed to make a fair bit of it.
Okay, very good.
We may need more, but it takes a little bit of work to make the obsidian, but it's certainly not the end of the world. If you want to take if you're looking for something, if you want to look into making the spacesuits, I
Okay.
think that's really what we need, or what we're going to need for once we get to the moon. Because I know we got to make an oxygen generator and something like we need a base that we can airtight and all that.
Right. Okay.
Cool. So
Yeah.
speaking of the spacesuits and stuff, the oxygen mask.
Yes. Oh, okay. So you know where the spaceship is?
Yeah.
There's a chest by the spaceship that's got them in there, so you can take one of those.
Well, I'm currently hiding from a couple zombies and spiders.
Okay. Is it nighttime?
Yes. So yeah, I'm just gonna hide in the hide hole that I made a couple of streams ago.
Okay.
Wait, I made it. I'm glad I made it.
You glad you made it? You made your little hidey hole? Do you want me to come over? Oh, there's a zombie. Pigman? Oh, and we had him here a while ago, didn't we?
Bring wood when you're here.
Sorry?
Bring wood if you visit.
If I visit, do you need me to visit?
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay, give me 1 second here. Because I think we're actually short on tin. Oh no, we're here. Tin ingots. Okay. Give me 2 seconds. Let me start something in the smeltery. What did I do? Oh, there we go. Bronze there. Wait. Okay. So you need help?
Yeah. Well, not necessarily help, but I mean.
Okay, it's clear right now if you want to come out.
Okay.
Although you might want to wait until daytime until you go get the thing, right?
What thing?
The space mask.
I'll be fine.
You'll be fine.
I'm fine.
But don't get the spaceship blown up.
I'll try not to.
Oh,
You wanted me to look at spacesuits?
If that's something that interests you, or
yeah, no, that's good. Let's see. So we need all of it, the helmets and everything, right?
I'm gonna say yeah. We're gonna need everything that we're gonna need. Was that you taking damage?
No.
Was that you taking damage, Crazy Kid?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, so where's the bronze? There we go. There's some bronze right there. Maybe we can get some 8. So guy never came by and fixed the pipes today.
Oh, awesome.
This is a baby skeleton.
He didn't come by.
Oh. Yeah, that's not so awesome.
Zombie.
No, we were a little perturbed, but he did call. Oh, you got killed.
Yep. No, I'm going out with a bow and arrow.
Yeah, no, he was supposed to be by at lunch, and he said he was supposed to be by at lunch. So I was like, okay, well maybe he's gonna come after lunch. So 2 o'clock, I called the guy that I was talking to the day before. He didn't answer. I left him a message, and then 4 o'clock, I was literally picking up the phone to call him again, just to say, hey, what's going on? And he actually it rang as I was looking for his phone number.
Huh.
And he's like, yeah, I'm sorry. And total contractor, right? Like, something came up, blah 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 blah. So. Anyways, they're supposed to be coming here tomorrow morning. I really hope they get here because, if not, I got to make other plans. Like, I can't miss another day of work.
Oh, right. No, absolutely. Yep.
Oh, that was compressed bronze. It was compressed steel.
Huh. It's weird. So it's showing me, like, when I search space helmet, it's showing me that I need a space helmet to craft a space helmet.
Oh, 1 second here. Did you grab one from the chest?
No.
No, you did an iron helmet surrounded by glass panes. you doing space helmet or oxygen mask?
I was doing spacesuit helmet.
Okay, so which one are you looking at? I'm hoping Ben built the right one.
Spacesuit helmet.
Oh, here we go. Oh.
Oh, it's Galaxy Space is the mod.
High pressure suit. Emergency kit. Crafting. Oh, I bet you we need to do it in an assembly machine.
Yeah, you do. So you need steel plates, an oxygen concentrator, and compressed SDHC 120 alloy.
Oh boy. What Ben's made is just an oxygen mask. I don't know if that's a proper spacesuit or not.
Well, I mean, because I assume we need a spacesuit, right, of some kind.
I don't know. There's definitely got to be something.
And then radiation shielding is iron, lead, and coal.
Oxygen mask.
Is Ben coming in tonight or no?
Yeah, he's doing some RL craft right now. Hey, Anna, how you do? Thanks for coming out to the stream. It's going to be late having staffing problems at work. Hey, sorry to hear about that, Anna. But yeah, as soon as you're ready to pop on in, I think we're going to have a couple.
Okay, hey Matthew. Hey, no problem. We'll catch you. We'll catch you later, man. Yeah, tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. I'll be streaming Bedrock.
I don't know how late they go with the RL craft, so. Yeah, I don't know. You know what? I'm not 100% sure now. I'm thinking you might be right, Big Italy. I don't know if he built the right. Well, then what would the oxygen mask be for?
Well, the oxygen concentrator is part of the base helmet. Like.
No, but Ben made these oxygen masks.
Oh, you got a really cool, like, glowy kind of force field effect on you.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
You mean the glass thing around my face?
No, you're like over your whole body. Maybe when you're wearing that helmet, it gives you some kind of a it must give you some kind of an effect, and it's showing up as a weird glowy thing. If you look on my stream, you can see it.
Yeah. Give me a second here.
Maybe it's spectral. Maybe he got shot by a spectral arrow.
No. It's definitely an effect.
It usually shows up on my screen. Oh yeah. I see what you're talking about. It looks like like a healing thing.
And I assume it's because you're wearing the helmet.
Are you wearing goggles or something?
No, I'm just wearing an osmium helmet.
Because there are like goggles and glasses that you can make that let you see the world differently. But
yeah,
I don't see that.
I don't have anything in my baubles, so.
One second here. You put it on. See if it's the mask. It could be the oxygen tank as well. So there's the mask.
Oh, it's weird because you still have it. So.
Okay, then it's probably the oxygen tank.
Where does the oxygen mask go? In baubles?
Oh yeah. When you in your tabs up at the top.
Yep.
There's one with the actual oxygen mask.
Oh, all right. I see it. I see it. So that goes there. Yeah. And this one goes there.
No, I'm not seeing that at all.
I'm also not seeing it on you, Jekyll.
No, I've taken that stuff off. Is it still on me again?
Yeah.
It's not on you.
Okay. I've got a glowstone sword. I don't know if that's it. Well, that's not a glowstone.
No, do you have a bauble on or something? Do you have a ring you're wearing or anything, or?
No, I got no baubles. I don't know what it would be, unless maybe because I am OP.
I wouldn't think that's what's doing it, but who knows?
Hard to say. Hard to say. I don't know. We'll have to see when Ben comes in. If
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
what's going on. Because I got no idea. I need more aluminum ones, right?
Yeah, you see, this is, well, let's see, that's RF2, no, that's Galaxy Space. See, like, what's the rocket that Ben built? Galacticraft, right?
Give me a second here.
Yeah,
Well,
Galacticraft Planets is the one that he built.
The end tab. So Anathorax says he'll be on in about an hour. That's awesome, Anathorax. So hopefully you have luck there at work. But that tab that you put to get the stuff on, that shows that mask. So that's got to be something for it. But if you go oxygen mask, it's Galacticraft Core.
Okay.
So if we go at Galacticraft, why do I have to make it so hard to spell?
I don't know.
Of course, that doesn't work. Galacticraft Planets, Galacticraft Core. Now, see, that didn't narrow it down either. Heavy duty helmet. Frequency module, ambient thermal control, parachute. Right. So we need the parachute.
All right, so I see an isothermal helm, isothermal chest piece. Okay, so that's the thermal insulation that you wear on your second inventory slot for your
right, yeah.
They have all the rockets. See, I don't even see the oxygen mask.
We need a flag. We need somebody's gonna make canvas, and we got steel poles. But we need to make a flag so we can plant it on the moon.
All right, oxygen mask is Galacticraft Core.
To me, it looks like we're gonna need a parachute. What's this seat thing? It's probably a jetpack.
Okay, so oxygen gear needs an oxygen concentrator, which is Galacticraft Core, which is done in a crafting table with compressed steel, oxygen vent, tin canister, and compressed tin. Oxygen vent is just compressed steel and then 3 compressed tin. Huh. I don't even know how to get back out of here. There we go.
Yeah, there's a lot of different versions in here. That's making it to figure out, right?
Yeah. Let me see. Let me grab some tin here. Do we have any tin?
There's a
Invar.
I used a fair bit of it to make some bronze here, but at the bottom. Oh no, I made it all into bronze.
Okay.
Give me a second here.
No problem.
We might be able to make it from the chemicals.
I have 4 tin ore, but.
Okay, well that get us 8 tin. SN.
So tin will combine with copper, right? The tin combines with copper to make bronze.
Yes, and we can break down bronze if we have to need to.
So let me see what this was again.
Yeah, I got 3 tin.
Compressed tin, compressed steel. Oh, whew! Thank God for my sneeze button. All right, so oxygen, compressed steel, compressed tin.
All right, so diorite. Do we have diorite?
Yeah.
Okay, I can convert diorite.
All right, so tin canister is.
There we go. There's a bunch of diorite there. Finally, a use for things like diorite.
Yeah. Right.
get us. It
I
might
mean,
get us a little bit more.
I could probably get us a ton of tin quickly. You know, tin is everywhere. So,
Okay. Yeah, that did not get me as much tin as I thought. You are going to be such a pain. Yeah, I think I need 16 of the tin chemical to make one.
all right, you know what? I'm gonna go. I just fixed my pick, so I'm gonna go mining
Okay.
and I'll grab a bunch of tin.
Oh, was there any? No, there was no tin in here. Oh, we got some more aluminum in here. Chest.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and there's some tin ore in here as well. That's 14 tin ore.
Okay.
So let's go and... Oh, I fell in the water. Does Big Italy have a trinket on? Oh, do you have a trinket?
No, I don't have anything on.
No. Okay, Big Italy says no. You're talking about that little field thing. It's weird. We didn't notice it last time, or nobody's commented on it last time. All right, so copper, I don't want to put the tin up there. We can put the... Did I not? I didn't actually grab this. Oh my goodness. I hate you put it like the bottom of the chest, or you move it around in the chest. You don't actually put it in your inventory.
Right.
I do that
Huh.
too often.
I can't find the hole that I came up through. It was like right over here on the other side of KK's base.
Well, I guess yeah. There's no point in going down, or because all that stuff's already been picked up, right?
Yeah, but I had a staircase that I came up like right here, I thought.
I might have covered over it.
Oh, you may have covered over it? Oh, it's possible.
Maybe. I'm not too sure.
Did you fill it? Were you filling in holes?
Not really, but I'm pretty sure that when I see a hole, I'm just like, oh, there's a hole. I should probably cover it up. So.
All right, no, that's
I
possible.
mean, it could be anywhere.
That's okay.
Here, I'll-
We should be able to put the tin in with that as well.
Oh, you know what? Creative Kitty's got the same effect on her.
Oh,
Really?
wait.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
You
wearing.
sure
She's
you don't
wearing.
have a bauble?
I don't have anything. If I click on the baubles, I don't have anything. I have a torch in my shield slot.
Do you have an effect on you?
I don't believe so.
I couldn't see any effect on him.
That's so weird. I don't know what to think about that. That is really bizarre. Alright, so that's gonna get going. So that's gonna get us some ingots. Okay, we're gonna figure this one out. Okay, so that's gonna get us some more heavy duty plates. Yeah, I don't know now. Because it's weird. Because it'd be different if we all had it.
Right.
I'm trying to think.
No, it's very strange. Anyway.
Because you and I both have the same armor, so it's not that.
Yeah, I'm just wearing osmium armor. Oops. Missed it. Totally missed the jump.
I wonder if maybe you hit a hotkey or something, and it's turned on a particular view.
I can't imagine what that view would be, but
A team view, maybe? Did you join a team?
I don't think so.
Factions. You have no standing with any factions. Quest. I don't know. I do not know.
That's right.
Alright. So I think that's what I need for the rocket. Tier 1 rocket, so 8. I need a nose cone, 3, and a redstone torch. Wait. 3 and a redstone torch. 1, 2, 3. And a redstone, so nose cone.
It's funny, now I'm finding nickel, like all the stuff that you don't want.
Yeah, no, exactly. Ooh, I really need more of those. Compressed steel, heavy plates. So we got 3. There might be tin in my chest to the right as you leave the base entrance.
Who's that? Anthrax?
So, that's Anthrax, yeah.
Yeah.
Anthrax. I'm so bad. Oh,
Anthrax.
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 He says it's base.
He's just outside the door. There's a double chest with a furnace and.
Oh, over there, I see. Oh,
Just I need wood. I got no torches.
There's a bunch of wood in one of the chests. I think our first chest. Iron tin. Yeah, there's a bunch of tin in there. I don't want to stay too close. Creepers are gonna come. Okay. All right. I'm stealing. I'm borrowing. I'm appropriating your tin there, Anthrax. It is going into the community.
Just call him Just call him Annie.
Annie Therax. See, no, that would be. I don't know if that's a great way to say it. So, tin. Actually, I don't need tin. I need steel though.
I'm getting a
Some steel there.
getting a tiny bit of lag, but
yeah,
just nothing major. Just
Ooh, did you pick up any coal, Big?
I have some coal in my pocket. I was just gonna make some torches.
Oh, okay.
There's
Do you have enough to spare to make steel?
There's 30 if you want.
Oh yeah, that should be good. That should be really good. And then iron. So how much is that? 3 blocks, 3 ingots. So
Oh, you know what? I keep forgetting to do this.
30. Okay. Never mind. 30 iron.
Let's see. I want.
So I downloaded the app for Streamlabs for my phone.
Okay.
So I can kind of use it like your Stream Deck.
Yep.
But it's draining my battery pretty quick.
Yeah. I didn't use it that much. It is. It drains it. It drains it pretty quick. And it's weird. I had a problem with it always getting like disconnected.
Right. Oh, really? Okay, I haven't had that problem yet. But so Anthrax says, "Call me Ken if it's easier." I will. Ken, I think I can remember that. That is a easy name to remember. Just like J Geek, I call J, right? Because it's easier than saying J Geek. Call J Geek W all the time.
Yeah, J Geek W. Geek is my middle name.
Cool. Alright, so if we had some more coal. Coal.
You need more coal?
Well, if you see any, we could definitely. Here we go. Here's some here. Definitely won't say no to some coal. Because we're gonna need it for the steel. Oh, wait, I bet you. Oh, I'm so wrong. Oh, no. We do not have the carbon that I thought we did.
Okay, so.
Because I can make coal out of carbon. Sorry?
I have it's a secret base, so it's on your side of the and so I was thinking, why not show you guys just in case there's a creeper or a zombie or whatever chasing you.
Oh no!
A baby angry zombie.
Oh, the babies are the worst. I hate baby zombies.
Dang little kids.
More than a lot of other mobs. Oh, there he is. Oh, lag! Holy cow, he has got super red eyes. Okay, I got a bit of water.
That's how you know the baby's angry because his eyes are red.
He is super.
I'm gonna punch him to death.
Oh, okay, sorry. I was trying. Oh, you saw
Yeah.
Okay. So this glowstone sword that I found is almost broken.
Right. Anyway, so
So what does the glowstone sword do?
It says it's 300 HP. Oh, so Plus 8 damage, minus 2.4 attack speed, so it's not great.
All right, so the damage is halfway decent on it, but it's got a slower attack speed.
Yeah, it was a zombie was carrying it and dropped, or a mob dropped it. I'm trying to figure out if I can fix it. I'm actually just gonna put it away. It just happened to be the only sword. I know there's a sword. I'm gonna carry that instead.
Oh, I've been here before. There's torches where I'm at, so.
That's a good sign. That's definitely a good sign. What do we got in here? Iron. Alright, so I'm gonna make no, I got bronze. I've got aluminum, steel. That was the other thing I was coming to get. There's the steel.
Hello, Fortis. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Fortis, how you doing?
Are you just coming in? You're just coming in to say have a good stream and good night.
That's right, Ken. You did say that. Let's pop in and check that out. How's Fortis doing tonight?
He's I guess he's good. He just came in and said, "Hey, buddy, have a good stream, good night." So I assume that he's just popping in to say good night and.
I think you already gave us that coal, Anthrax, Ken. Because not in your. You had some tiny coal. It's not in your chest here. I think you gave it to. You gave it up. You let us procure it last time.
Yeah. Procure.
Procure. Okay. What was I? Okay, I got steel. I got iron.
Oh, I found a skeleton horse.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch out there. We were fighting them.
Wait, did he attack you?
If you get too close.
Did the skeleton horses attack you?
If you get too close, lightning strikes them and they turn into the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse.
Really?
It's only the.
That's what happened.
It's only the first one. It's called a trap horse.
Oh.
Right after that initial thing, then they're actually you can ride them. But up to that point, they're what's called a trap horse.
Okay.
Are you doing okay, Creative Kitty?
I'm trying to hit the. Nope. I'm not gonna risk it. I am not risking it. Nope.
Do you need help?
There's a bunch of well, I mean, they're just floating in water, so they aren't really a problem.
Other than the arrows, I think bowmen in the water is the worst because it's tough to get to them, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're behind the hills, so you can go up and, like, yeah.
I like how you just trailed off there.
Alright, let's see.
I got to make some charcoal to power that. Running low there. Do we have... Oh, there's a bunch of coal right here. Oh, right.
So yeah, there's a bunch of horsemen just floating in the water.
That's it. They're just going for a little swim.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess that's fine. One of them's on land.
What's that? One of them's on land?
Yep. No. I hit him.
You hit him? You got him?
I
You
hit him.
managed to get...
Did I kill him? No, I didn't kill him. Oh, he's stuck in another hole.
That's good.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Creeper. Thank you, Creeper. Thank
Oh,
you,
that's
random
a
Creeper,
creeper hole.
yeah.
A strategic creeper.
Yeah.
So anyway, how's everybody else doing today? KK, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good.
Good.
I'm a bit sick.
Yeah, I know.
Well, you've gotten a lot better though.
Yeah.
When she's taking naps in the day and not snacking.
Oh boy, I love taking naps in the day.
You know what? I don't. I can't justify
I
taking
haven't.
a nap in the day.
I haven't taken a nap in so long.
Oh, okay.
No, I used to
Sometimes when
love
I'm
it.
watching a movie and my... Sorry?
Oh, I said I used to love taking naps. Oh, I'm always like I always catch myself dozing off. We'll put a movie on or something like that, and I'll fall asleep on the couch, but
Yeah, no, I'm the same way. Like
That's
we'll
just-
start watching
that's
a
just
movie-
old age.
That happens to Jack of Wolf
Yeah, that's right.
a lot.
Especially a movie that we've watched like 5 times.
Oh, sure, absolutely, yep.
For some reason, I'm not as invested in that as. Actually, though, Friday, it's my weekend's feeling so weird because I got that extra. I call it a day off, but didn't feel like a day off. That's
Right.
For sure. Because I couldn't believe how stressed I was. Like I didn't realize how stressed I was until the guy finally called me back.
Right.
And said, oh yeah, no, I'm coming into town anyways. I'll stop by. And it's like it was just such a my shoulders. Like,
Right.
74 rockets. Ken says aggravated today. Enough on 2 shifts be late. Oh yeah, no, that would be bad. When you got people relying on you to show up on time, that's super annoying. No, I totally feel for you there. I remember shift work being well. Actually, we let go of somebody at work who wasn't showing up at all. He'd worked his way up. Like he'd been at the company longer than I have. So he's been there like 12. Well, no, sorry, I've been there 12 years. He's probably been there like 13, 14 years.
Yeah.
And he was slated to be management in the future as some of these guys start retiring. And all of a sudden he just wasn't coming in. He was coming in like 2 hours late, not calling ahead.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, it just out of the blue, and finally they just said, you know what, enough's enough, and they let him go.
He's escaped.
Oh, your skeleton guy's left.
Skeleton guy has escaped. I am going into my house and staying there.
You're going into the safety hut.
Yep. Well,
Yeah.
my house.
Creative Kitty and her safety hut.
Safety hut.
It's my house.
So, I was streaming with Adela today, and I need to come up with some. I need to come up with some poetry.
Oh, we're doing the Vogon poetry thing, man. I can't believe you're taking that seriously.
I need to come up with some poetry. So. I think it's hilarious.
It's definitely something. I don't know about hilarious, but it's definitely something.
Well, Fortis, apparently Fortis is not familiar with Vogon poetry.
Oh, okay. Well then, yes, you have to.
So I read him an excerpt from Douglas Adams, right?
Yeah.
I was like, because I basically went through the whole thing about how it's the 3rd worst poetry in the universe, and blah 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 blah.
Who was the first?
The first was Paula Nancy somebody someone from somewhere in England, but she was destroyed with the Earth. So it was the Vogons and then the Asgoths.
Something or others, yeah. And then it was
the Asgoths of Kira or Cray or something like that, because it was who was it, the so and so the flatulent, their emperor, where four people died during a recitation of something.
Rendition,
right? And the only one that survived because he chewed his own legs off.
That's right, yeah. So Ken said, I just started here and after 4 weeks had 6 times so far. We learned staff were late. Well, so far, so 6 times, 4 weeks. So you've been 20 shifts at tops, and 4 times so far. Like so, once a week you got staff that are late, which is ridiculous. Obviously somebody is not just doesn't care, right?
That's it.
Which makes it tough. Well, I feel I get a sneeze coming on, and it's.
Oh, I hate that.
It's sitting there. I know it's gonna come.
Ooh.
Or is it gonna come?
It is. It's definitely gonna come.
Is it?
Yes.
Think about it.
Is it?
Will it come?
Don't you think about it to me. That's what we said to you all the time.
Is it?
Is it? It hasn't come yet. It might not come.
It might not come.
Maybe it doesn't think it's welcome, so it won't come.
There's 3 different types of aluminum here.
Oh, there's so many different types of aluminum. That's the problem with these packs. Is like there's every pack has its own elements.
I gotta go grab some coal from down here.
I'm finding plenty of tin though.
Yeah. Actually, is there coal? Okay, charcoal. I wonder if I can power this with charcoal. Okay, good. Then I could use, because I think you can only use coal to make steel. Right?
Yeah, something like that. Yes. So here, let's see. I have 28 tin and 4 aluminum ore. Oh,
okay, maybe throw them in the chest for now, because I think we've mixed way too much stuff together. That's like Constantine and Electrum. I'm sure we weren't trying to make those.
Right. Yeah.
Aluminum, brass. We could actually break them down in the chemical thing, but.
All right. So
and actually, having this water in the smeltery is actually pretty good because it lets you got to think about what you're going to make next.
Right.
It's a nice little barrier.
Well, I got a stack of iron out of that run.
Anthrax says, "Bless you." I haven't sneezed yet. It's actually gone away, but it's going to come back. I can feel it.
I got
Will it come back? You never know. 2
different kinds of copper ore too.
Yeah, there's definitely a couple different types of copper.
Will it come back?
Yes.
Will it? Will
Are
it?
you certain? Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure, yes.
Are you certain?
I am fairly certain.
Will it come back? Will it?
I think I need.
I need more coal.
Will it?
I think I need a tinker shovel.
Okay, Daythok hasn't been on for a couple of times. I'm claiming his stuff is fair game now. Oh, look, he's got some diorite there. Critter Kitty's gone AFK. You're not playing the game anymore?
Oh, no. I was just in bed.
Oh, you were just lying in the bed?
Yeah. Chat.
Okay, well, Nathok does not have coal. Draven's only got doors in. What's down in this chest? Oh, that's just stuff there. Will it?
Will it?
Can you use the charcoal? I don't know. I didn't think we could, but it's probably good to check. So charcoal, and can we?
Okay.
It doesn't show up as a recipe, but I'll tell you what. Let's test it out. Let's see.
So let's see. What do we have here? We have.
No, you can't smelt the charcoal, or you can't melt the charcoal. Oh, but okay. Here's the smartness from Chemical Exchange. I can take this charcoal, I can dissolve it into carbon. Grab all of it that I can. Where'd the rest of it go? There, carbon there. And then we can go over to the chemical combiner.
Okay.
And then if I put it in the... Oh, one second. Unlock recipe. If I put it in the top left, it'll make coal. Okay, that doesn't work there. But if I put it in the top... it should... It makes coal. Sorry. This makes charcoal. This makes coal. What? Resume. There we go. There we go. So now I've turned charcoal into coal.
Okay.
So actually, that's a good. I could use some of the thought. And we can. Oh, he's got a ton of iron in here as well. There we go. That's good. Good thinking there. Good thinking there, Ken. That's going to make this a lot easier. All right. So wood, and we'll go throw one in there for now.
Okay,
what
so...
are you doing? You're bowing. I tried. No, it was good. It's a good suggestion. It got me thinking. I can't believe I forgot about that. I can make charcoal, convert it down to carbon, and then use that carbon to make coal.
Okay, shovel is there.
I really like Chemical Exchange.
Boom.
It is a fun mod pack. I'm having a lot of fun with it right now. We'll grab one more over there, and then let's run in the background. And we should be able to make 4 more pieces of steel there. And how much steel have we got there? 8. So we need at least 1 more compressed steel. Just to keep everything nice and even. You trying to do some more commands, Critic Kitty?
Yeah.
Let's see. Do we have... I have 2 modifiers left. So that would be a diamond and an emerald. Do we have a diamond and an emerald anywhere?
I thought
we have a diamond. We may not have an emerald. Whoa, just fell down the stairs.
Not good, not good. Oh, that's not good.
Okay, so no emerald that I see.
5. That's right, I'm gonna do double.
Food chest. No, okay, no emerald. So let's see. I'm trying to remember. Oh, wait a minute. I have the Tinker's book.
Adorable, yes, and the cute.
Jack Wolf.
Yeah. So, exclamation mark adorable. Crit Kitty 09, eyes large as saucers, is struck speechless for once at the extreme adorableness. And exclamation mark cute. Crit Kitty 09 bursts through the door and yells, "It's so cute!" And then just as quickly disappears.
Jack Wolf.
Yes.
Can you do a dad joke?
You want me to do a dad joke?
Yeah.
Diamond is extra durability.
I don't know. Tell me a dad joke. Who's got a dad joke in the chat there? Who's got a good dad joke? I'm bad at coming up with dad jokes on the fly. Like if something happens, I can like come up with them, but I can't just throw
50% based. Right? Okay, so diamond first and then emerald. Okay, dad joke. Let's see, dad joke. What's a good dad joke? Let's see. What was that?
3.
Oh yeah, okay. What do you call a cow with a twitch?
What do you
call a cow with a twitch?
Beef jerky.
Very nice, very nice. And then Critic's doing the dad joke command. So boom, that dad joke was all the cool kids will call the exploding device with the lit fuse. I gotta add more to that. I keep saying that. It's been like a year. I've to that.
Oh, here's another one for you, KK, that I just remembered. Why do fish swim in salt water?
I don't know.
Because pepper makes them sneeze.
Very nice. Very nice. Alright, so we're almost at our second rocket. So I need 4 steel. I need more steel, which means I need more
Hey, buddy, what's up?
steel.
You have a joke? What is it?
What did the big chip?
What did the big chimney say to the little chimney?
Well, yeah, what did the big chimney say to the little chimney?
Hey, Ben. Oh, sorry, sorry. Hey, Ben. Thank you for the raid. Actually, it's good.
Young did he smoke?
Did you hear that, Jackal?
One more time.
All right, he said, what did the big chimney say to the little chimney?
What?
You're too young to be smoking.
You're too young to be smoking. Very nice. Very nice. We get a little bit of a raid here from BJ and Co. 1 second here.
Oh, that was
That deserves the chicken hat. How are you doing? How you guys doing? How was? You guys are. You guys must have died a whole lot because you guys are stopping a lot earlier than you normally do. Critter Kitty with the dad joking mode was. That was savvy. Yeah, stop smoking, says Ben.
Yeah.
The Jackal Wolf has developed dysentery. Jackal Wolf has died.
So,
Anthrax, dad joke. How do you keep your kid in suspense? I don't know, Ken. How do you keep your kid in suspense? So Ben's like, doing good. It didn't die too much. And we try to keep it to 2 hours to keep editors happy. Oh, okay, fair enough. Fair enough. So you guys edit your streams then? I tried that for a while, but again, it's a lot of work to do it. So.
it's a ton of work.
I came here for something steel. That's what I came here.
So Crasher just gave me another one.
Okay.
He says, what did the fireman say when he crashed the fire truck?
What did the fireman say when he crashed the fire truck?
That's the fastest we ever got into an accident.
What did he say? What was this? The fastest?
Oh, he says that's the fastest we've ever arrived at an accident. Is what he just corrected me.
What? A kid correcting me?
I know. It's unheard of, isn't it?
I know. It's crazy.
It's totally out of character for him.
Ben's doing good. Didn't die too much. Oh, sorry. So Ben, you jumping on? Big Eddie and I were looking at the spacesuits and we're like, I hope he made the right one because an oxygen mask doesn't seem like it's sufficient to keep you alive on the moon. I can't throw just direct carbon. Okay, I gotta throw the coal in. Alright, so that's gonna make some more steel.
Oh, it's daytime.
It's daytime? You finally figured out it's daytime?
Yep.
Almost got our second spaceship done.
Get from my farm! Stupid skeletons these days.
Stupid skeletons these days as opposed
Yep.
to other days?
Yeah, skeletons.
Dang skeletons.
Always walking on my farm.
So Ben said, doing good, didn't die too much, and we try to keep it 2 hours. Oh, sorry. I keep rereading stuff I've already read, but I haven't read it. Anthrax says, okay, heading home in about 15 minutes. Hey, you didn't tell us the answer to your joke, Ken.
Yeah, he did. How do you keep your kid in suspense?
Oh, yeah.
That went a little over Jackal's head.
That's it.
Hey, Ben, how are you doing?
It's like the old joke.
Yeah.
How do you keep a kid busy? Put him in a round room and tell him there's a quarter in the corner.
Oh no, that's how you tell. That's how you keep a newfie busy. Oh no, sorry. Yeah, you put him into a room full of shovels. Take his pick.
That's it.
Yeah, that's how you confuse a newfie, I think. Dugoth with the wave. Hey Dugoth.
Hey, Dugoth.
If you're on your way out, exclamation mark BOW in the chat.
Nope. Nope.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. Well, anyway, hello Ben. How are you?
Doing good. How about yourselves?
Good.
Doing pretty good. The plumber guy didn't show up today, but
Oh no.
yeah, he I did get a hold of him. They are gonna tomorrow morning.
But will they?
Well,
Will they?
KK knows where it's at.
trust me, if I knew that, I mean they're contractors, so
Don't go where the money is, right?
well, that's just it, right?
Do we need like marble or limestone or gravel for anything?
I don't think so. Draven, how are you doing? Thanks for coming up to the stream.
Hey, Draven.
You popping in tonight, buddy, or you? I know you had trouble with the mod pack last time. But if you want, pop on. Again, I mean, it was great having you on. We probably need a couple more somewhere, I think.
Yeah.
What was I doing? Oh, great.
Okay.
We have enough. Alright. Coal there. There we go. So that should make some more steel. Draven says, nah, that's alright, Draven. The invitation's open, been a part of these streams before. So.
That's it, buddy.
Thanks for coming out to the stream, right? We're getting close. We're getting close to going to the moon. We've almost got 2 rocket ships. I'm sure we'll die as soon as we get to the moon, but...
It's how many people...
That's it. As long as we're going in with a positive attitude.
How many people can a rocket contain?
Sorry, how many people can what?
How many people can a rocket contain?
Just 1. I think there's probably other tiers that can take more people, but the tier 1 ones are... It's steel. I went over here for a specific reason. That was to make steel. There's Ben. Hey, do I have a field effect on me?
Not that I can see.
No?
Okay.
All right. So it's just I see this like weird glowy kind of effect on him and KK.
You should see if when you come up here, if you check out and see him, because then it's not just me or anything, right? It's something to do with you.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. I don't know what that would be. I mean, even connection wouldn't do that, right? Like, I don't know.
Well, no, it's something about the mod. Right? There's something about doing that for sure.
Okay, I should probably get out of this hidey hole.
You and your hidey holes.
Okay.
So anything in particular you want me to work on?
Big Edley, were you? You were mining again.
I
right?
was scavenging tin, so that I could make the compressed tin to make the spacesuits.
Right, because that's what we were wondering about. These face masks or these oxygen masks. Like this isn't sufficient for us to breathe on the moon, right? Or to stay. This will allow us to breathe.
You can purchase stuff on the moon.
Keep us from the vacuum. We need the spaceship or the spacesuits, right?
There's space villages on the
Yeah.
moon.
So we need the oxygen mask, the oxygen gear, and oxygen tanks in order to be able to breathe on the moon, from what I understand. I don't think there's anything else we need gear-wise to survive up there.
Because if you look at...
He was looking at a space suit.
Right, but it was a different mod. It was like Galaxy something. But if you type in space suit, it uses like the what's it called now? The oxygen something.
1 second.
Exclamation mark BOW in the chat there, Dreaming, if you are. But thank you for stopping by. Sorry, Big Edley.
1 second. I gotta just 1 second. I need to I'm gonna go in and test out some things. I gotta go and test some stuff out with Galacticraft. So
okay.
So I'll test.
She's going into her research world.
Oh yes, she does that. She goes into her research world. I bow in the general direction there, Dream. Jacob's gonna go eat, so he may or may not be back, I guess.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Yes, there's a spacesuit helmet from Galaxy Space, chest plate, leggings, and boots, and it looks like it fits in the second armor slots. Is what we were figuring out, right?
I don't know if we absolutely need it to get up there, though.
The second armor slot.
Once we get up there.
I don't think so.
Okay.
The second armor slot was for like the isothermic stuff. Like the it looked like the heat insulation and that. Like the spacesuit looks like it replaced your armor, and then there was also an isothermic layer that you could wear for the cold.
Did you throw coal in here, Big Edley?
I did not. No.
Ben, did you throw coal in here?
No, I threw some. I was gonna say I threw some compressed tin in there though.
I must have been overlooking this coal like the whole time I was going on about. But there's like 47 blocks of it, and then a stack, and then 30. So I was so impressed that I was like, "Oh, hey, coal out of charcoal." It looks like we've actually. This is gonna be Ken's blocks of coal that he was talking about.
Ooh, I got my pickaxe down to 17 durability. I better fix that.
So, tier 1 rocket booster. So what's the last thing we need? Chest. So we want to put 3 chests in here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I need manilium or whatever it is to fix this thing. How do I make that again?
Manilium?
Yeah.
Cobalt and ardite together.
Cobalt and ardite, right? Okay. I have the cobalt. Do we have any ardite?
We should have some in one of the chests.
See, that's why I don't like making the pick heads out of the exotic ores.
Nope, I fell. Apparently, this I can't 3 students.
Oh, there you go. Thank you, sir.
What does this look like? It looks like I have 3 stooges. 3 stooges in it, but where's Big Edley? There you go. I'm gonna show off for Big Edley, just like you showed off for me.
Ooh.
Do you even lift, Jackal?
That's impressive.
Oh, I'm actually crouched.
Oh, look at that. Oh, that reminds me. Where's Ben?
Boop.
All right, so Ben doesn't have the glowy effect. It's just you and KK.
That's so weird.
I'm disappointed now.
I know.
Like, and I've still got the effect?
Yeah.
It's so weird. Like, I can see it on me because, you know, I'm OP, maybe. I don't know why.
Alright. Okay, so...
But Crazy Kitty's not OP.
Guys, okay, so the, so we... you'll need a spacesuit.
You
I've
tested
done my
it?
yes.
Like, we'll need the thing that's called a spacesuit.
I think so. The oxygen gear and oxygen masks won't help. Wait. So what were you planning on wearing?
I don't know. What were we planning?
What were we planning on wearing?
The ones for sure were the 2 oxygen tanks, the mask.
Okay. So.
And the oxygen gear.
Here, I found some preserved curiosity.
Okay.
That's interesting.
I used it and gained some knowledge.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Okay, so actually you won't need spacesuits. But you'll need the glass dome around your head, the helmet thing, the glass helmet thing.
You're talking about the gas mask or the oxygen mask?
Yes, the oxygen mask, oxygen gear, and some oxygen tanks. That's what you'll need to be able to survive on the moon.
Okay, so we don't need the spacesuits.
No.
Okay.
You don't need.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
That is good to know.
You better be right, because if we
you better be right.
Well, I'm in survival on the moon, so.
You're in survival on the moon?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. I have the mending moss on my pick, but it's not fixing itself.
It tends to be delayed with that one. Like it needs experience to mend.
Mm-hmm.
So
I thought it
takes
was
a while.
daylight. It had to be daylight out. I don't know if you have to be in the sun, but I thought it took the mending moss. I thought it took daylight. But I could be wrong. I mean, it's.
Oh wait, so there's also such thing as radiation. Don't know. That should be something to worry about.
Probably.
Well, yeah, there's radiation.
Is something you should worry about. Radiation can apparently kill you. So be careful of the radiation. If your radiation is going up, then be careful of radiation.
Apparently, radiation can kill you.
Yeah.
Who would have
Never
guessed
would've
it?
suspected. Yeah,
There was I'm sure KK's seen it, but there was a cartoon that my boys used to watch all the time called Max and Ruby with the rabbits.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Max
Okay.
and Ruby.
So one of them was Ruby and her friend were playing like hospital or whatever, and Ruby was the doctor and her best friend was the nurse, and they were checking on Max, and she listened for the heartbeat, and she told Max that a heartbeat is very important for staying healthy.
That sounds like Max and Ruby, for sure.
Yeah.
So I'm finding some aluminum ore in it, Ben. So
That's amazing.
I know.
You know, how deep are you?
Relatively shallow. Wait, let me see.
Holy
Let me.
cow, what is he wearing?
I'm somewhere around Y45ish.
Also on the moon, there are evolved creepers and skeletons, and there's also bosses like
He didn't
evolved
drop
skeleton
anything, though.
bosses
Evolved creepers and skeletons, huh?
Is that what
that
it is?
can pick you up and
Ben.
will pick you up and throw you to the side of the wall.
It's like you got an arrow backpack. You've got so many arrows stuck into your back.
I got shot a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. Oh, Ken's still at work. Galacticraft still at work.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah.
Oh,
He got
that
held up at work.
sucks.
Did you throw the bread on the floor, Ben?
That might have been me.
It sounds like something you might have done.
Well, I took some out for myself.
And you just threw the rest on the ground?
If I'm not going to finish it,
that's
nobody's
it.
going to finish it.
I'm not gonna lie, it sounds like it could have been me.
Nobody said I was housebroken yet.
That's it.
What?
I'm trying to think of who the comedian was.
Skeleton boss is okay.
There was a comedian back in the 80s that talked about self-preservation, right? And he said that's why whenever you get bread out of the bag, he says you always reach in like 4 or 5 slices to get the fresh stuff for yourself. He says screw everybody else.
What? I've certainly never done that.
He says that's self-preservation right there. He says I'm going to get the fresh stuff for myself.
Huh.
That's quite funny. That's
Huh. Okay. Well. Huh.
What's wrong, Crazy Kitty?
I just found. So apparently, radiation are like where the dungeons are. So the more radiation you have, the more close you are to a dungeon.
I bet you need the radiation suits for the radiation.
There's radiation shielding that goes with the spacesuits, but
Yeah.
be careful experimenting with radiation. It didn't work out so great for Bruce Banner.
I don't even know if she knows who Bruce.
Is that?
That was the Hulk.
The Hulk.
Oh. Okay, I only have 1 heart left on the moon. That's not a good thing. I'm gonna need some dehydrated carrots.
Yeah, because if you die without a bed up there, you definitely got a bed, right?
Well, I mean, not all of us have beds on the overworld.
No,
Right?
we'll have to make beds.
Yeah, I know.
I'm finding lots of coal, Jackal. You still need coal for steel?
We should probably have coal.
All right.
We're gonna need a lot of steel, I think.
All right. I'm finding tons of it. So.
We're gonna need at least 2 more rockets. So.
All right. So I'll gather all the iron and coal that I pass.
I keep falling. Right, how's this work? There we go. Fuel tank can be filled with fuel canisters. Stop moving.
Oh, I just hit water.
Okay, so is this loading? Okay, so we've got 1 rocket full of fuel.
Well, that's good.
That is good. 100% full.
Okay, so I'm like I'm in the ocean here. So we'll block that off.
I seem to be getting closer to another dungeon because my radiation level's going up.
Is it?
Yep. Or maybe they have nothing to do with each other. Yep. I almost died.
You almost died? You didn't quite die?
Not quite. So yeah, you will need protection from all the radiation. I can't find another dungeon around here.
Well, you should find out what we need to protect ourselves. So put on the spacesuit again and see if that helps.
So you're saying your radiation level is relative to how close to the dungeons you are?
I think so. Well, it's probably just I mean, it was probably just a coincidence.
Well, I don't know about that.
There are no coincidences in space.
No.
In space, no one can hear you scream.
Except over the radio.
Except over the radio, yeah. Unless you're Sandra Bullock. I hate that movie. Gravity. There's like
did not watch it.
No, she's on some like EVA, the extravehicular mission, right? So she's in the spacesuit and she's tethered off to the thing, and somehow she breaks loose and she's like floating in space screaming. It's like a horrible movie.
You said oh.
Yes, it was Sandra Bullock.
So you know how I said that guy did that Baby Zombie didn't drop anything? He totally dropped a lapis lazuli helmet.
Really?
Yeah. Did you want it?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No.
Right.
Does it do anything special? Like
Well, I will. I'll take it. Like, just put it in my chest.
It's +2 armor. That's all it is.
Oh, because
Put it in my chest.
my osmium is +3 and +1 toughness.
Yeah. Yeah. No, mine is the same. So.
I'll take it. Just put it in my chest.
I'll put it in your chest. Don't worry.
I think there's a lapis helmet in Nathok's chest.
Oh, could be. So Ken says he is the. Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry, you cut out. He is the what?
He is the Thanksgiving turkey. Lol.
Oh.
I have no idea who he's talking about.
I have no idea.
Oh, there's your chest there. Okay, it's in your chest next to your furnace and your crafting table inside of your hide.
My house.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You said hidey hole.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
it's
it's a house.
same thing, right?
Yeah. No, it's a hidey hole.
It's a house.
It's not a house. It's a home.
Just so you know, Critter Kitty,
Yeah.
your house is dirty.
Yes, you have blocked it up with dirt. I can see it
Yes.
on the stream.
That's right. I gotta use the screen set up so she can watch the chat.
Free dirt. Woo!
Free dirt. Well, I got
Like,
stack it a little bit.
No, like I actually,
those good
I
right
actually need
Ooh,
some
baby,
more blocks.
baby
So
skeleton.
thanks.
You needed more blocks? You're on like
Yeah.
a whole little island full of dirt.
Yes.
Baby skeletons are quick.
I don't really like having holes in the floor of the little island.
No, you don't like having
No.
holes? So we're gonna need more resources. Start with that.
Yeah, the spacesuit is definitely the way to go to protect yourself from radiation.
Who's
I'm-
making cobalt?
I just threw it in there because I was making Mandalorian.
Oh, okay, alright. Mandalorian?
I'm just gonna keep calling it Manny names until I get to the right one.
Until you get to the right
Yeah,
one.
like
I don't think it's a real name. I
Ma-
think it's
Mandalinium,
what's the Star Wars TV show?
the Mandalorian.
Mandalorian.
It is the Mandalorian.
Yeah. That's Boba Fett's race, the Mandalorians.
Oh, okay. And then there's the Mandarin, which is the Iron Man villain.
Yeah, yeah. And then there's the Manchurian Candidate.
He was the Doctor Strange villain as well, wasn't he?
No.
In the comics.
Was he? Was the Mandarin in Doctor Strange? It could have been. They're all there's a lot of cross there's a lot of cross storylines there.
Yeah.
Marvel's really good about that. Crossing,
Well, yeah.
Crossing back and forth. Because I mean, actually, it's funny because Marvel, most of it takes place in New York City, so a lot of them all know each other. So.
Yeah, that's true.
And that was the one thing that Stan Lee always said. He said, he grew up in New York City. So when he started writing some of the comics, he was like, work with what you know, right? He says, so I grew up in the city. He says, he goes, why invent, Metropolis and all these other places? He says, just make them all from New York.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think that's what, one of the things Marvel does is it roots the stories in the real world that people can identify with,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Yep.
Gotham is like an ultra-violent city, which, okay, I don't know, there's our ultra-violent city, but there's no thing as bad as Gotham.
No, but Gotham, Gotham was probably based on New York, right? Like, at least,
Potentially, yeah.
Gotham is an actual city. Yes, Gotham is an actual place. There's an actual place called Gotham.
Okay, well, there's also an actual place called Vulcan. So
Yeah.
Big Italy might not be familiar with that, but we've got actually really close to where we live. There's a small town called Vulcan.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
Vulcan.
they've got a Star Trek museum there, and
Yeah.
they popularized on it. Like,
Well, if
have
you
you ever been there, Ben?
if you
I haven't been there.
No, it's a little out of the way for you, I guess.
if you go back through Star Trek lore, right? The first contact between human and Vulcan, right, took place with a crashed ship in a town called Carbondale, Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay.
Right, and there's actually a Carbondale, Pennsylvania. I've driven through it probably 20 times, but it's funny. So that's every time I drive out through that area of Pennsylvania, I always think of, this is where the Vulcans crashed and they made first contact. But that was brought up in the Enterprise series with Scott Bakula.
Yeah, no, I remember that one. And that's probably the last series that I've watched.
Yeah, that series wasn't great, but at least it wasn't it didn't totally go against canon. I mean, it wasn't there
were a lot of inside jokes about, oh, hey, Warp 2, how awesome is that?
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, oh, well, all right. They were purposely there to make you laugh and think, well, we all know it gets better, right?
Right, yeah. Yeah, like, when they actually hit Warp 2.4, they were like, whoa, this is fantastic.
Yeah.
But yeah, Star Trek has, I used to love Star Trek. Huh, that is so funny. So there were 2 stacks of copper ore in here, and they're both nuclear craft, right? One had like 30 pieces in it, the other one had 22. And if you shift clicked them, they wouldn't combine. But if you took the one and placed it on the other one, they combined.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's weird.
It was weird.
You sure you didn't just shift click it to a different spot of your...
I shift clicked it from my inventory into the chest, right? And it didn't combine, but when I said they're weird because they look the same, and then I hovered over them, and they both say they're nuclear craft, so I picked the one up and put it on top of the other one.
I misunderstood.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I misunderstood. I thought you had 2 different types, and you combined them together. I'm like, oh, that would have been weird.
No.
Oh, we're out of fuel, that's fine.
Okay, so I got like 2 stacks of coal. Where do you want the coal?
Just in this chest down here, I think is probably the best. That's where we've been throwing it. Perfect. All right. What else? So I guess I'm working on Spaceship 3 then. Ken says the new Star Trek series sucks as Star Trek, but if you take it out of Star Trek, it is okay. Did I get a new Star Trek?
Well, you know what? And that's actually been said quite a bit, right? Like, Discovery is it's not a good Star Trek. Like, basically, it goes completely against canon, right? So anybody who's a Star Trek fan doesn't really care for it, right? But if you don't watch it as a Star Trek fan, and you basically go in like not expecting anything and not knowing that it's a Star Trek, right? It's actually a pretty decent show, right? Just not as a Star Trek, right? Because it destroys canon. I mean, it does stuff.
So it's not like anti-canon like the movies were anti-canon, which were right at the beginning. They set up, this is a different timeline.
No, this is actually supposed to take place 100 years before the Enterprise, right? Before the NCC 1701D, right? Which is the
Enterprise show.
Well, this is all right. No, it's 100 years. Let's see. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of how it's set up. This show takes place after. No, this show takes place 100 years before the Enterprise. So 100 years before warp drive technology, right? Because the Enterprise was the first ship with warp drive technology, right? So this is supposed to, maybe it's not 100 years, maybe it's 50 years. Well, either way, it's before warp drive technology. So, and they use this spore drive technology that is like, it uses some kind of subspace spores or something that it propels them at incredible speeds. And it's like, if spore drive was so great, why did we go to, why did we go to warp drives 100 years later? Like, it doesn't, but it's stuff like that. It's inconsistencies like that. But I think Slipgator said it the best, that if you went in like not knowing anything about Star Trek and you watched the series, right? By the time you got done, you'd be like, "Hey, man, this reminds me a lot of Star Trek."
Right. Okay. Yeah.
But to go in as a Star Trek fan watching it, it aggravates you. I've only seen 2 or 3 episodes, and that was all I cared for. But
right.
But I mean, I'm not like, it's that whole thing. Like I'm not a sci-fi snob. I love all sorts of stuff.
Right.
So it doesn't really. A lot of it doesn't bother me. Like, a lot of changes that they make don't really bother me. But like, I'm not a fan of the new Star Wars either.
I watched part of the first one, and I watched the first one, part of the second one, and I just was like, you know what, I'm not that interested in it. The first 3 disappointed me. Like the
so I just found Naquita ore.
So bad. You found what?
Naquita ore.
Naquita ore.
Naquita. Naquita was a mineral from the Stargate series that was like this insane power source.
Oh,
right.
Okay.
It was like megaton kind of nuclear stuff. That's funny. Yeah, I just kind of like moused over it and I was like, Naquita? Really? Yeah, Naquita ore. Oh, it is Galacticraft.
Oh,
it's
really?
Galacticraft. That's pretty funny. Yep, Stargate. Yeah. That's another series I miss. I used to love that series.
I remember the movie. I never got into the TV series.
That was another one that I used to love. I loved that series until the the Stargate universe, the last one where they were stuck on the ship. That was the one that was just like, really? Yeah, no, I think you went a little too far.
Yeah.
I wonder what old 80s TV next. I mean, they redid Charlie's Angels.
Yep.
So I wonder what the next one on the docket's going to be for TV series or movies.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they brought back they brought back the Mad About You series.
I heard that. Yeah. But that's not really that's not quite the same because they're just bringing it back. But...
Well, yeah, they're not remaking it. They're just they brought the series back.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting for them to bring back like Friends and Seinfeld and.
Yeah.
I don't know about Friends. Friends, maybe not. Seinfeld, they could probably do it.
They could probably bring Friends back 20 years later.
Could you Kramer? Or are they gonna let? Was it Michael?
Well, Kramer was Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the guy who played Kramer, he was doing some stand up and he embarrassed himself quite a bit.
Oh yeah, but with Friends, like they could totally bring back Friends as a 20-year. You know, like this is what we're doing now.
As well.
Yeah, well, Seinfeld. Well, they could do. I mean, they could do anything. They could make Newman in prison because he killed Kramer. You know, they would. You know, it's there's all sorts of there's ways around everything. You know.
I'd be surprised if they would do it or bring him back anyways. Like because Roseanne, I mean, she managed to mess up her revamp, right?
Yep. Yeah, but that's still going. The show's still going, just without her.
But without her, right?
Yep.
Like she managed to really blow that one.
Oh.
What did you lose?
I was just mining coal, and I had like 10 pieces on the ground, and before my magnet sucked them up, they disappeared.
Oh no.
That's right. There's plenty of coal down here.
The game. Welcome back, Kitty.
Thank you.
You got bored playing by yourself in space?
Yeah.
You got bored being a space kitty?
Yep. I mean, there's not really a lot that you can do on Moon.
No.
Really? Stone?
You could make moon pies.
I didn't put stone there. It's all dirt. I only put dirt.
There is stone at the front. There is not supposed. You know what? Whatever.
Who put stone there?
You know what?
Oh, wait. Never mind.
You know what? Whatever.
She went in the wrong door. She went in the wrong side.
What? This isn't my car.
Ha.
I've done that.
Okay,
You walk up
all right.
and you're like, why is my car door open?
Yeah.
My.
Hey, Jack Wolf. Do you want to come and take a look at my house? I got because I got out without breaking the dirt.
You got out without breaking the dirt.
Yep.
Oh, did I? Yeah, I didn't even think you. I might have burned you.
Yeah.
How did you do that?
So, you're talking about this isn't my car. I remember when I was probably about 25 years old, and my buddy had a 1981 Chevy Citation, right? And we went to the mall, and this thing was like this tan-colored piece of junk. This thing was garbage, right? And he walks out, and you walk up to it, and he sticks his key in the door, and it won't unlock, and he's cursing at this thing because the key won't work. And then all of a sudden, I look over, I'm like, dude, this isn't your car. So it was like parked like 10 spaces away from his, the exact same car. And I'm like, what are the chances of two of these things being at the mall at the same time?
That's funny.
Yeah, that was, because they were, let's see, that would have been like 1980, it was in 81, and that was like 1987, so it was probably a pretty good chance they were both going to be at the mall at the same time. But I mean, the exact same color.
I got in again. Jack Wolf, I got in again.
You got in again?
Yeah.
I guess back then there were less models of cars out there.
Yeah, yep, yep.
There's just a ton of cars out there nowadays.
Oh, absolutely.
I know they were talking about it on their bin, but the new the one that looks like a really, really bad polygon.
The Cybertruck?
Tesla truck?
From like the 90s. Yeah, the Tesla car. The Tesla truck. It's a truck.
Yeah, the Cybertruck.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I can't believe it. I don't know. I don't get that. I absolutely I'm not a vehicle guy. I'm not big into vehicles. But that's just like that's ridiculous. It's just a concept car, right? They're not actually manufacturing it.
It's concept at this point, yeah.
Okay. What's up, Kitty?
I accidentally spilled some water on my pants.
Okay. All right. Well, as long as it's not on the keyboard.
It's not on the it's not on the keyboard.
Okay.
But
Then
it is
what
on
do you
the
do when you
seat.
do a spill?
It is on the seat though.
Okay. What do you do when you have a spill?
Go in, get a cloth to clean it up.
That's right.
You tell Dad,
Alright,
duh.
I'm gonna go get a cloth.
Yeah.
Isn't that Dad's job? Fix all my problems?
Yeah. What kind of question is that? What do you do when you have a spill? You tell Dad.
The real question is, what will Dad do?
Yeah.
Nothing, because and clean it up, because that's what we do when we have a spill.
Well trained. Well trained.
Yeah. Well, no, it's not what would happen. What we should be doing. But it makes me laugh when it doesn't happen. But
All right, come back and empty my pockets.
I got a cloth.
you got a cloth?
Yeah.
Are we getting decent amounts of iron, or should I keep looking for iron?
I'm getting. I mean, I'm getting all sorts of iron. I got like three stacks or so.
Nice.
I did. Did I pick it up? Yeah, there it is. It's the one thing when you have the magnetism, right? That it just kind of follows you through the caves.
Oh, that's when you don't want to pick it up, yeah.
All right, so I got like a stack and a half plus a tin.
Which is good. Yeah, we'll leave that.
Almost 3 stacks of iron.
When we get to the moon,
Another stack of coal.
we need a space base, right?
Yeah, we're gonna need something, a tree that we can go, an oxygen collector, and then some closed-in areas with airlock, so that we can have an inside area to work.
Is there a specific door, or we just need 2 sets of doors?
We're gonna want. Where's the thing for it? Let's see if I can find my way around this.
Airlock controller, airlock frame.
Those are what we want. Aluminum, steel.
And then an oxygen concentrator.
Yeah.
I like how the controller has like no mechanical. But the frame
we may not need the. Oh yeah, we do.
Airlock frame. When arranged in a port formation with a single block replaced with the controller, will function as a working airlock. So it creates like a force field or something, right?
Yeah, we may need just doors to start, because we're gonna need the controller. You need meteoric iron, which I think can only be found on space somewhere.
Okay. Well, but it says we. Oh, okay. So we don't need this particular one at this point.
No, I think doors can work. It's been such a long time since I've been in there, so. We'll find out. Once everything goes bad, then everybody will.
That's it. Once everything goes bad.
Yeah, well, that's why we reminded you. We've got somebody to blame.
Scapegoat.
That's how these things work, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Why else do you think that I play games with Savvy all the time?
Yeah. Would there not be meteoric ore here on because we did find a crashed meteor, right?
But that's all just, it's not meteors, that's all Skystone for AE. It's a different mod pack.
Oh, okay, alright.
Murdy, I'm gonna scratch hashtag blame Ben on my spacesuit so that when the rescue mission finds my body, they know what happened.
Alright, there's 2 rocket things. Oh wow, we got a ton of coal. Which is good, because I was just about to say I gotta go make some more.
Yeah, no, I've been mining all the deposits I come across.
Stack of iron and stack of coal. Oh, somebody just threw a bunch of iron.
Sorry, yeah.
Okay, we'll start
again.
Yeah, the good thing I have that thing of water in there is that stuff doesn't immediately start going into the
The ingot cast.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
now, do we want to look at a mechanism energized smelter, just to throw like iron in because it'll still double the ore.
Might be good.
It would, but will it alloy?
No,
Okay.
but it'll smelt.
To do it the first time for sure.
Yeah, it'll still smelt faster than a tinker's.
Yeah. And then we can just take the finished stuff and throw it in as the alloy.
Yeah. Oh wait, do we have to run it through a mill first and then smelt it to double the ore, or does the energized smelter automatically double ore in mechanism? I don't remember.
I'm not 100% sure.
I'm taking a look to see.
You probably have to put it through an energized mill.
Probably. Because that's not the mechanism one, but it looks like... Yeah, I don't think you can put the ore directly into the mechanism smelter.
Can you put chemicals in? Because we could use the break the ore down chemical. Because some of the chemicals we can throw right into the smelter. Not all of them, but some of them.
I can't tell.
I'm getting into the zen of Minecraft here, just mining and digging and.
Yeah. Nice and relaxing, right?
That's it.
Yeah. It's not like I didn't spend all day playing Minecraft.
I only streamed for 9.5 hours today.
That was so funny.
I forgot to kill my feed, Ben, when I went out for the day. So I streamed for 3 hours and then had 6.5 hours of end screen.
Yeah.
Impressive.
And
Did
YouTube.
anybody else notice it? Was I the
Adela told me.
Oh, okay.
But the funny thing is that YouTube has their video editor.
Yeah.
But it won't let me trim the video because it's too long.
You probably won't even be able to download it either.
I did download it.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yeah.
well, then you can trim it. Well,
The only
I don't know if my editor will allow me to do 9 hours.
well no, because what I'll do is I put it into my editor, right?
Yeah.
And I trimmed the 6.5 hours off the tail end of it. And then I was going to render it out, but I didn't want to render it while I was streaming, so. Because I only got home an hour before we started streaming tonight, so.
Yeah.
Have a good one, Doogie.
Hey, Doogie's on his way out. Hey, Doogie, thank you.
Hey, Doogie.
Bye.
Bye, Doogie.
Your general direction.
Bye.
We need so much steel.
And then the other.
Oh, I just made a whole bunch.
The other thing is if I edit the 6 hours off the end of the video, I lose the 46 views that it has.
What do you need, Ben?
I'll need about 15 steel for the oxygen gear.
There's 18 right behind you there.
Okay. You're so kind.
Well, I just made a whole bunch because I was going to need a whole bunch. But it was a lot. I just did a full stack of iron and 2 coal, so.
Nice. Oh, sorry. Actually, I'll need 15 of the compressed steel, so we're gonna need a lot.
Okay, so then we're gonna throw that in. If you want to throw more steel in there.
Yeah, I've dropped it all in.
Some more bronze and aluminum as well.
There's
You're done.
there's a little bit of aluminum in that one
It's
chest.
pretty late. It's 10 o'clock for you.
Yeah.
Sorry, what was that?
I said there's a little bit of aluminum in that chest. I think I have like 12 or 13 in there. I think, or
Oh, that's awesome.
Alright, look.
in the smeltery chest.
Bye, Creative Kitty.
Bye, KK.
I'm going.
Good night.
Bye.
make sure you... Okay, don't shut down the server.
Yeah.
1 second, guys. I'm going to make sure she gets out of Discord and that properly.
Yep.
Or did you already take yourself out of Discord? You did? Okay, that's good.
Just yank the plug out of the wall.
Right?
It's every time now. It's just no.
I was just saying, well, I didn't even think she'd even look at that.
Right.
But because it's a command window on the computer.
We have a machine at work. It's a water jet, right? So it's a cutting machine, and it's got a Windows-based PC in it, right? So
Right.
Windows doesn't like being force stopped that often, right? So we have a guy that every time he shuts the machine down, he just goes over and just throws the main power, boom, instead of turning the computer off and stuff. So it's like, dude, you can't do that. You got like, or the other thing is he'll have an issue where it's not doing something that he thinks it should be doing, either fast enough or whatever, and he'll go over and throw the main switch off and then back on. Junk. It's like, you can't do that, man.
Oh.
It's like...
Creative Kitty's bad for that as well, where she'll shut it down from like the computer.
Yeah.
Like not from like big switches or whatever, but she'll shut it down from the CPU or from the CPU box.
Yep.
Rather than shut it down from inside. You can't shut it down. Like, I like that you shut down the computer when you're done with it. I'd rather. Well, I used to think it had to be shut off all the time, but nowadays, like that with like our newer computers, if it's running in the background or if it goes to sleep mode, it doesn't bother me.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, the only reason I usually power mine down at night, only because I'm not here during the day and I don't want anybody messing with it.
No, and that's fair enough.
But normally, like my one at work, I leave running constantly. I'll usually do a weekly restart on it.
Yeah. That's what our has us do. Is just a.
Annie has joined the game.
Hey Annie, hey, how are you doing? Is he in Discord?
No, I just saw.
Oh, there he is.
Is that him? There he is. How you doing, buddy?
How are you doing? How are you doing tonight?
You really don't want to know.
Oh man,
Good,
that's. So that's what, man. That's like 2 hours over for you. You get out at 10 normally, right?
Normally at 10, and let's see, it's closer to like 2.5 because I was over an hour this morning staying at work for my third shift.
Ugh.
Oh, missed those stairs completely. That's crazy. Like that is not good. Like the people that were late, they actually did show up.
I just froze up. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, they actually showed up, but it's not fun.
No. Well, they sound like the contractors that were supposed to fix my pipes today and never showed up. So we're another day without any water.
Go out and buy some of that flex tape that they sell.
Yeah.
Well, I can't even get at the pipe. It's underneath our house, and there's insulation there, and
one of those fun ones.
yeah. And I'm like, I looked at it. I could cut it and get to the pipe, but I mean, when it hits, there's a skeleton. When it hits, minus 40, I'm gonna want to make sure I got it insulated.
Yeah.
I'm
Otherwise, it's gonna be this again. Yeah.
Come on. Yeah, it's just gonna be the exact same problem, right?
Yep. I was on a couple weeks ago, right? When I was on a couple weeks ago, I found 2 deposits of oil. Do we need more oil for fuel, or are we good?
If anybody's upstairs, you can check the barrel by the rocket and see how full it is. Because we filled 2 rockets and we've processed a whole bunch. But I'm not too sure how much is left. Like if we've got more, we're not going to need it.
Okay.
But if that barrel's almost empty, then yeah, we could potentially need some.
Okay, because
some more lava.
Lava's another thing. Like, I guess my question is it worth making a pump?
If you can get it to work. I had the toughest time getting it to work in Sky Factory 4. I know I'm lost. Two separate issues here, but I guess if we need more oil, then yeah, because it took you a lot of work to.
Well, it was
get that done.
It was tough. It was tough doing it with a bucket, right? But I don't know. I assume a pump would be faster.
Should be, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, here's some lava. I just realized the mini map shows lava. I should look and mention that.
Oh yeah, it shows you all sorts of stuff.
Here's lava. This. Watch me like kill myself now.
Jack, if you come straight through this way, there's actually a hole to it.
There's a hole to it? I can hear it. There we go. Perfect. Thank you.
Okay.
I wish we had a crucible. It would make this so much easier.
So much.
All right. So let me see what's involved in a pump.
Yeah, I'm only getting lava because I know.
Fluid pump, immersive, probably. All right. So mechanism has an electric pump. Industrial foregoing has a fluid pump, and immersive has a fluid pump. So iron plate, iron mechanical component, which is just copper and iron plate, and fluid pipe, which is just iron plate. So it's all just iron plate and copper. So that's probably the easiest.
Yeah, it sounds like resources we've got.
Yeah. It's certainly easy to make the iron plates. Oh, which iron plates though?
Any of them. Thaumcraft, Galacticraft, Core, Immersive, any of them.
Okay.
So it's just it looks like it's doing a pretty good. All right. So. Do we have any iron plates, or I don't even recognize any of these pieces of equipment. Where's the Oh, I don't need to. I can just craft an iron plate? Oh, cool. I didn't realize that.
Oh, you don't need a press or anything?
No, it's just 3 in a straight line. Well, okay then. That makes it even easier.
Alright, smeltery is
Oh,
full.
and copper.
Who left the door open?
You know, I thought I saw that out of the corner of my eye. I'm blaming Ben.
Probably me.
Oh wait, there's a bunch of... Who stole there we go.
I keep this up, I won't be let back.
Well, we need to let you back because you're the one back.
I just pretend like I know what I'm doing. Let's be honest.
Do you still
You
need
got a
tin?
better idea than what I do. Sorry?
Do you still need tin?
Yeah, definitely. Tin, we need that for the bronze. Aluminum for sure. Copper, I think we got quite a bit of stuff, but we certainly probably end up needing more. What else do we need? Iron and coal. Though we do have quite a bit of coal again.
All right, so I don't know how this works, but I have 5 pipes and a pump. So if I put the pump here,
I think it. I don't know which pumps. I've used pumps before where you have to like place them above the fluid, and then they automatically put a pipe straight down into the fluid to pump it out.
Okay.
But I can't remember which mod pack that was from.
All right. Let me see if I make if I make another barrel. Oh, not barrel, drum. Yeah, drum.
What are you pumping, lava or?
Whichever one we need. So, all right, 2 pressure plates, a cauldron, and some ingots. Okay.
Yeah. Did anybody actually check the fuel that we had?
No.
Nope.
It's out there, right?
Yeah, sorry.
That's right.
Isn't it easier to just assume we need it?
Well, I mean, if we got almost a full barrel, then realistically, it's cool if you want to make it. Like, I mean, it's
Well, the barrel had I mean, one, I want to play with it, but
okay. Right now,
it's got 95 buckets in it.
Yeah.
It's got.
And we got 24 in the refinery. Doesn't look like we've got any in the. So we got 25 total, plus what's left. That's energy. Does not say how many buckets that is. We probably got about 30 buckets total. On top of that, so we may not. You could probably take that bucket with you instead of making a new one.
Oh, what, that barrel? Sure.
Yeah, because right now, I mean, both rockets are fully filled.
I can do that.
Oh, there you are.
Oh, you already got it.
Behind you. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll see how this works.
I'm kind of curious if it's going to work.
Yeah.
I'm going to come with you.
I
had the toughest time trying to get pumps working.
I've never messed with them, so.
Usually, it gives you a way to make better, make the resources, rather than have to pump it from the world, right? Okay,
right.
Well, I'm playing a lot of Skyblock stuff, right? So there are no lakes and stuff like that. Generally, anyways.
Now I got to remember how I got there.
I'm not watching, trying to figure out where you. But my map's not.
There. I set waypoints.
This seems to be like the road less traveled here. Considering he's like making a new path. What is that?
Osmium.
Osmium. All right.
All right, so. Yeah, I have 2 oil deposits that are 60 and 80 blocks away. Ooh, that's a deep hole.
It's a good thing I wasn't falling behind. Oh, excuse me. Is that quartz glowing? Is that what's going on? Oh, what is that? What is this? This is. Why is there grass underground?
Because it's a weird kind of underground dimension with forest and stuff in it. All right, so.
The red crystals. Oh. Like some more torches.
All right, we're getting close. This says 37 blocks.
Uranium. I don't know if we actually need uranium or not.
No, I've been collecting all the coal and cobalt.
A nice iron deposit there.
Yeah. Getting close. 13 blocks, 12 blocks.
Oh no.
Oh.
Dude.
I somehow found about 40 zombies. It was fantastic.
It must be a spawner or something there. You got
It's
a
got
dungeon?
It's got to be something like that. So, and of course, I tunneled up from underneath it, which did not work well.
Okay, so let's see if I place it above it. Let's see what it does.
Can you place it above it?
Yes,
Oh,
you
wow.
can place it above it. So do I?
Does it require power?
I have no idea. It doesn't say. It didn't say anything. So if I place this
Yeah,
drum,
there's IF. 0 IF.
so what's IF?
A couple of characters less than RF.
Ah, where's Creative Kitty now?
Yeah. FE. That's liquefier.
Well, here I still want to see. Let's see this. So if I place,
What's the pump called? Yump. Immersive engineering fluid pump. Ranged pump. What's the different types of pump? Electric pump. Yeah, I bet you this is for power here.
oh, did you pick up the drum?
I did. There you go.
That's cool.
Okay, so it makes a connection.
Yeah, it connects to it. All right, so I just need some kind of generation.
I think, or a battery. That top. We think we would this way, right? Yay!
Mm-hmm.
You got your revenge.
Yeah, I still got about 20 more to go, though.
Oh, go back and forth. Because one of those smaller batteries we've got will probably work there, Big Edley.
Yeah.
No, but the thing about the pump though is it only on top of like solid blocks?
What do you mean?
Like I can see it work for like water self-renewing, but is it going to work for?
Well, that's just it. I don't know how it works, but
right. Okay. Well, we're experimenting.
but it's a fluid pump, so
let's take this one's got KF. Here, I'll give it to you.
Okay.
Because this is your project. I don't know if that's going to be right. You said it's IF,
yeah. And I should be able to just put it next to it, right? I shouldn't need any cabling.
Well, you might. Cable, which I think we've got. Did you already leave?
Yeah.
Right, we'll see if it works. Actually, let me know if it doesn't work. And I kind of want to see it. Oh, down here. I put all these torches and I completely walk right by.
No, it still says 0 IF.
Okay. IF. What was it again? What was the pack?
It's immersive engineering.
How do you spell immersive?
IMMERSIVE.
Oh, 2 M's.
Yeah. Let me try putting the battery on the top. Okay. I put the battery on the top.
Yeah, I thought that, yeah, that's what. So you,
Oh, no. It still says no connection. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It still says no connection.
You don't have any wool on you.
No.
I don't have aluminum on me anyway. Okay, immersive. Ooh, would you need like a work? Okay, fluid pump. That's what you're looking at. Light engineering block. Okay, there's a low voltage wire connector. I wonder if the medium voltage, high voltage. You'd think a pump.
Ooh, jeez, I said it. I said Enderman scared the poop out of me.
Oh, did you? Transformer. High voltage breaker switch. I hope you don't need any of this. Redstone wire connector. Redstone probe connector. You might need to make the manual. Engineer's manual.
Okay.
I can hear. Did you just aggro him?
Yeah.
And there's some low voltage wire. There's a copper wire and a stick. Voltmeter. This is really getting complicated.
Why wouldn't it?
Since when do we ever take the easy path?
Faraday boots, Faraday leggings. It's just iron plates. Looks like steampunk type stuff. Okay. Oh, there you are down there.
Yep. Yeah, I'm just collecting some coal and stuff. So, what are you thinking?
I'm trying to power cable. What? Do you have any aluminum on you? Probably not.
No.
Okay. Yeah, that's RF. Facing side, no connection. Facing side, no connection. Okay, I'm good. Try not to lose this. Out of curiosity. Oh!
It's deep.
Boy.
It's deep.
It is deep. It is deep. How do I get out? How do I
just
get out?
Swim. Just swim. Swim, Jackal, swim.
Second. What I was gonna try. What's on the bottom?
Good thing you're still wearing your oxygen mask.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Oh, that's the wrong block. Okay, so there's something underneath here. facing side is input. So you had it down. Would the top be the output then?
It's possible.
Facing side, no connection. Opposite side input. Opposite side, no connection. Fluid pipe. Fluid.
Okay, don't break anything right now because we're gonna purge in a minute.
Oh yeah.
Good eyes.
Like I said, I tried this in Sky 3, and I had the toughest time figuring it out. I never ended up using it.
Yeah, I've never messed with them, so I don't know.
One second. Okay. What do we? We need a book and a lever. You wouldn't happen to have a book, would you?
A book? No.
How do we make? What options do we have for books? Blank patterns, string, and paper.
That's probably your easiest.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's go. Let's focus on that.
Okay.
That may or may not. Hey, how are you doing?
What's up, Anthrax?
Just wandering around collecting ore.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Holy cow, it's like 10:30 already.
Yep.
That's late for you, Big Edley, as well.
Yeah, it's 12:30 here.
Oh, wow.
Just makes my Bedrock stream come all that much faster.
Yeah, I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you go. Well, it's going to be 3 streams in like 2 days.
Yeah. We had fun today, though. We got a lot done.
Totally.
No, here's the stairs here. Right.
Ooh, I just found a moonstone.
Definitely heard moose to start that with.
Moose stone?
Yeah.
And a moonstone. Moonstone.
We get paper, which means we should have some sugar cane. I know we got sugar cane outside.
Yeah. I put a couple pieces of sugar cane in the chest, but we had paper. Here, I got 38 paper in this chest here.
Oh, okay. There's more sugar cane in there. So you got paper.
Oh.
I just need string. I'm sure somebody's killed a spider at some point.
Here's 2 cobwebs in this chest.
I was gonna say there's some string right up in the food chest too.
In the food chest.
Yeah, I've been.
Okay. Oh, you just been. Oh, and Big Edgy left the door open as.
That wasn't me.
Oh, sorry, that was Ben.
That was Ben.
He set off a skeleton army.
Sorry.
Okay.
I started growing some hemp outside too for string.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Sure.
As part of the,
for string.
Well,
right.
Hey, he's Canadian.
We need it for parachutes.
Honest, man, it's for string, man. I only make sandals out of it, for real. Don't harsh me, man.
Machines. Did you want to look at this, Big Edley? I feel kind of bad.
No, go right ahead. Whatever you're gonna do. I have no idea. I'm not a modded player, so like whatever, whatever light you can glean on it.
Tell me what to do. Yeah.
Okay. All right, 1 second. I think I might know what. I think that might be a component of a bigger machine, not arc furnace recycle. No, okay, no, maybe not. It does not use for anything else. Heavy machinery, squeezer, fermenter, refinery, excavator.
It kills me that Jackal has this glowing effect on him, and I'm the only one that can see it, and neither of you two do. Like you and Ken don't have the glowing effect on you, but Jackal's like it's almost like it's weird. It's like this pink like force shield around his body.
It's so weird. He's just special because he's the streamer, right?
Well, it's a big Edley stream.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, well, you don't like Ben. You don't have my stream up, right?
No, I don't.
No, I mean, because if you look at my stream, you'll see what I'm talking about. It's just this weird, and him and KK both had it.
To the moon.
To the moon.
Oh yeah. That's so weird.
It's weird, right?
Oh, you can see it.
I can so see it on his stream.
Oh yeah, it's weird. I looked on his. I don't.
That's.
It's got to be something to do with Big Ed.
Is it like, are you opt on the server, Jackal? Yeah, well, no, but then I would be able to see it too.
But then Creative Kitty isn't. That was one.
Right, and then we thought maybe it's a team thing. But if it's a team thing, if I'm on his team, he'd be able to see it on me too.
Yeah.
Or vice versa. If Creative Kitty and I were pretty sure we didn't set it.
Huh.
I mean, I would say it's just a Canadian thing, but you don't have it, so.
Another item, another one. Fluid router. Okay, so we're getting fluid. Fluid transport.
Yeah, because we thought maybe it was him wearing the oxygen mask, and then I put on the oxygen mask and he didn't see it, and I said, I don't know.
Weird.
I wonder if I kill him if it'll go away. No.
Worth a shot.
Where's Nathok when you need him?
I know, right? Okay, fluid pumps have 3 essential functions. They can be used to insert into pipes at high pressure, to transfer fluids much faster, or they can pick up fluids from the world. So that's what you want to do, is that last one.
Yes.
Using your hammer on the base of a pump will switch the sides between input and output. That means you just flip it up and down.
Okay.
In order for the pump to pick up fluid blocks, it will need a power input at the top and also a redstone signal. Pumps can also be used to extract from tanks and other fluid containers that do not have an automatic output. This will require a redstone signal but won't consume power. So it will take it from blocks in the world. So we're going to figure out power here. Charging state. Garden closure. Interesting. Razor wire turrets. Refinery, excavator, power wires and generators. Lightning rod, probably could use one of those. Power generation, so a kinetic dynamo. Water wheel, windmill. Generate fire used connected. Okay, so you need to build a kinetic dynamo, and then attach either a wind to it or a water to it. And then basic wiring. So there's some wires. So
we need a wind generator or a water generator?
Yeah, a windmill. Here, if you open that up, if you click on, I already forgot what it was. what it was. Like there's a power section there. There's a. It's a process. Is what I'm.
It sure is.
It's a whole process to get to what you're trying to do there. That's almost a mod pack in and of itself.
That's why they call it immersive engineering.
Yeah, there's a definitely to that. What was I working on? Like, it certainly seems like a lot of interesting stuff in it.
Right. Yeah, huh? You want your book back? Or you want me to put it in the chest?
If you don't want to use it, my inventories are full.
Yeah, I'll put it right here in this chest.
Right. And I would consider it your book.
Okay. Oh, we got an ender lily.
Oh yeah, Ken gave me that last week.
Oh.
I think it was Ken that gave it to me.
Huh. So.
Does that sound like something you did?
I don't know. I handed you a ton of stuff last
You did. I specifically remember 2 flower zone. One of them.
I can't remember everything I did last week. Jeez. All right. Well, I'm not filling that barrel with a bucket, so that ain't happening again. I did it once the last time.
Well, I think we might be okay.
Oh yeah. No, I'm sure we are. Yeah, that last time was what, like 165 buckets in that barrel I put.
No, it was 2 something. Oh, what? Okay, if you didn't have that bucket full,
that bucket
we're more than...
that bucket wasn't full. It's out of 256. I think I put 164 or 165 in it.
Okay, then we're doing fine.
I think I made a wrong turn somewhere.
I hear Minecraft music, but I bet you created Kitty's computer. 1 sec.
Oh no, there it is. I walked right past it.
Yeah, she had her instance still up. She probably didn't want to touch anything.
Yes.
That was so funny, like, because it never. Did I just pick up something? Did you throw stuff at me, Ben?
I gave you some more steel.
I've got no room for it.
Oh.
You actually gave me quite a bit. But I've got 2 different types of steel.
What else is new?
When you break down the blocks, it comes through as something silly.
Really? That's interesting.
Yeah, why wouldn't it?
Is there anything else you're in need of?
Today, I don't know. I'm almost done the 3rd rocket.
Nice.
What else can I get? 10. And then I think once I get this 3rd one done, I am pretty much done for the night.
Yeah.
How's everybody else doing?
I'm at the point where I don't really know what is left for me to look at. I mean, it's 12:30 here. I'm 2.5 hours in, so I'm probably pretty close to the end too.
Yeah, same here.
Especially because you got to get back up in the morning to do it all.
Yeah, that's no problem. I enjoy it.
Well, I didn't say it was gonna be tough.
Yeah.
I just said you gotta go to do it.
Yeah, no, I'll be back on. I'll be back on at 9, which is what 8.5 hours from now. So I'll get my
Easy peasy.
I'll get my 6 hours of sleep. No problem. I run on about 5 or 6 hours every night anyway. So. Oh, I guess I'll put this drum back outside. Which is dark out.
Is it dark?
Yeah. It's not that bad.
So dark.
So dark.
As the sun rises. What did I figure? Jackal, do you still have a... Yeah, you do. A canister on your back?
Oh yeah, I still got a canister. Yeah, I've got a canister and well, you can see the oxygen
helmet.
thing.
Yeah. The oxygen things are easy to make. It's,
Oh, the Horsemen of the Apocalypse are still out here.
Oh, are they?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Let's see, how many arrows do I have left? I got 12 arrows. Let's see.
I hope you weren't looking for aluminum there.
Nope.
Because I just stole it all.
No, I'm just looking at what I should queue up next. I've got still a bunch of steel coming out. You should have plenty.
Well, I've got a stack and almost 2 stacks of steel. So steel's going to be good.
Yeah.
Aluminum and I'm doing okay to finish this rocket. I mean, it's going to take a little bit of both for next time.
Nice. Yeah, I think aluminum's the one that we're shortest on.
Okay. There's a witch out here.
Uh-oh. Which is which?
And I'm missing the one last horseman. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is.
Excuse me.
Oh, a spider's attacking him. That's cool.
What, the witch?
No, the skeleton horse.
Oh.
He's in the water with a spider, and the spider's attacking him.
I wonder if he accidentally shot the spider.
Oh, possibly, but still.
Okay. Rocket engine.
Man, he's fast. This was the update when they made the skeletons like strafe like crazy. .112 was the update where they made the skeletons like do all the crazy zigzag side to side maneuvers.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Got him.
Good job. Nose cone. Oh, I need chests. Chests. Wood. I need wood. I'm stealing it from Nathok.
Yeah, that's it.
I've already stolen. He has a bit 2 streams, so.
Free. That's the point when it's free game.
Well, it's free game because it's on the server, but.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that arrows.
Here we go. I think I've got everything. Nose cone. Chests. Heavy duty plates. Pins. tier 1 rocket. There we go. There we go. Is it nighttime out? Or
No, it's daytime out.
It's day, yeah.
I'm going to carry the rocket of victory. You've still got arrows in you. Oh, no, that's big.
Yes, yeah, it's me.
I thought you wouldn't let me by. It looks. I'm crouched to get through the door or through the hallway.
So that's 3 rockets down now?
Yeah.
3 rockets.
That's pretty good.
It's going to depend on how many make it out next time. Okay, this is difficult. I'm doing this in I guess third person, but third person reverse. I don't know why. Because it's late and I'm tired.
Because why not?
That's
because
it.
Why not? That's
because
exactly
why not?
why. Because why?
So in this game, Jackal Wolf is a superhero because he's carrying a rock over his head.
That's right.
Yep, that's right. Could I trouble you to get the door for me? Thank you.
Back it in, back it in.
Okay, I am going to have to go to the first person to put it down. Nope. I mean, I could easily put it in my pocket.
Yeah. It's funny how it only slows you down when you're carrying it.
When you're actually physically holding it. You remember it was Quest for the Globe, was Space Quest. The joke was, picks up a ladder and you put it in your pocket. Ouch. Or something along those lines. That was a great game. Alright, so
There's skeleton horses everywhere. I kind of remember that about 112.
Yeah. That's what that. You got a lot of stuff in here, Ben.
Wait, yeah, well, I'm trying to make as many as I can. Those that are gonna need it. But it's they ain't cheap, that's for sure.
No.
Are the parachutes one use only, or?
I'm not sure. So we're trying. I think I'm aiming to have like 5 ready to go.
They're one use only, but it's okay because they only work half the time.
Yeah. All right, so that's 3 rockets prepped and fueled.
I just picked up 11 blocks of coal laying out there on the ground.
What? Somebody's dropping stuff all over the place.
What am I doing? I'm trying to change my thing. I don't think it was me. You're talking over by the rock?
Yeah, over by the launch pads.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say I haven't had blocks of coal on me for ages.
But
I just realized there's dirt going all the way up to the top. So it's not very secure.
no.
The last thing we need is a creeper in there. That would be super disappointing.
Well, guys, I think that's it for me.
I'm pretty much done as well. I'm just kind of kill the last 10 minutes of stream here. But thank you guys for coming out. It's a lot of fun again. Great having everybody out on the server. I'm sure once we get to the moon, we're different pack or.
Yeah, no, this is fun because, like I said, I've never done a space pack before. I mean, not that I've done much of it in this one. Ben's pretty much taken the helm and, you know,
yeah.
but
and faked it.
If it wasn't for the day that he wasn't here, I wouldn't have learned.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I guess nobody's gonna do a spaceship.
Oh,
but I don't know if we want because we can go to I think all the planets are right, but it's a progression and you got to keep going. And...
Right. Yeah.
I think you got to get to the moon and then materials that then take you to the next area, et cetera, et cetera.
Yep.
I had somebody say, "Hey, if you're gonna finish the patch," and I've committed to get to the moon. I don't know beyond that, but I mean, if we get any other suggestions for mod pack, like we got at least one more week out of it, but there's a good chance next week we'll get to the moon. Which is actually good timing because if we kind of maybe do a pack for like a month, I don't know, like, is that like a
Yeah, I mean that works for me. I mean, what else do you want to look at? Maybe like a Rustic Waters or something.
That's a new one for me. I've never heard of that one.
It's like Skyblock but underwater. It's like Stone Block but underwater. So
is it like the Sky Factory 4 World type where you're under?
No. Well,
okay.
It's one of those things that there's stuff you can actually get out into the ocean and swim around and stuff like that. So, but it's one of those things where you have to keep expanding your base out farther and farther and farther to make room for stuff.
Right. I think Ben still hates me for the Ender.
Oh yeah, the Ender one.
I don't hate you. It was
Savvy does, but
yeah. Well, Savvy was silly and tried to go out and explore.
Yeah.
I saved that for my last episode just because I wanted to see what.
Yeah, no, he broke some glass early on and went for a ride.
Yeah.
No, that was funny. That was super funny. That was an interesting world type. Well, that's one of the things that there was some really interesting stuff in Sky Factory 4, but it just became so monotonous to do it over and over.
Yeah.
Same stuff.
That's the disappointing thing is, the world types are cool and all, but the game doesn't change.
Right.
Much.
No, the game doesn't change much at all. I mean, I'm looking through my list of mods that I have installed, and I have like Rustic Waters I installed, but I haven't played yet.
Yeah.
And then you have, I mean, if you want to go back, you got that Farming Valley one that you suggested to me a long time ago. That one that's.
Did I suggest that to you?
Yeah, you said you and KK played it, that you liked it.
Yeah. It's like a Harvest Moon, right? It's almost exactly like it.
Yeah.
Other than I don't think there's relationships in it, but you got a harvest goddess, but they build the buildings for you, which is something that I like. They were very helpful villagers in that one.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Let's see. What's let's do a quick. There's Life in the Village.
There's one that I just put a video out today on, which was like my modern life one, called Echo Dark. And
there's
approached by the guy who
Crack Pack 3 just came out. Darkosto just finished Crack Pack 3.
Okay, what's that about?
It's the one they made for the Minecraft guys. They're basically streaming from it to raise money for whatever. But it's got some different stuff in it. Darkosto makes really good packs.
He does, yeah, definitely. He makes some good packs.
Yep.
And he likes cake, apparently.
Yeah. Well, that's like an inside joke. It has to do with his birthday.
Yeah. So I remember when I first started playing Sky Factory 3, I was getting them as mob drops.
Yes.
And I built a whole room out of them.
Yep.
I was getting so many of them. There's only so much cake that you could effectively.
Yeah, I mean, because
it's something to think about. We got one more week.
Yeah.
Because we get up to the moon, we set up our base. We probably kill some space because I think there's like creepers on the moon bounce. And,
we could do like a Project Ozone.
I've heard about that. It's not one of it.
Or how about a Forever Stranded? That one will really make you hate life.
That doesn't sound very promising.
Well, that's the one. Forever Stranded is the one where you're like you're at a crash site in the middle of the desert and you're constantly overheating and you're always looking for water.
Oh, sort of like an RL Craft.
Yeah, but even worse. It's like
really?
yeah, like you're you're on a hot, dry world, and you have to survive.
Yeah. I did this. One of the developers got a hold of me to just check it out, but it was Eden Dark, and it's kind of like a RL Craft Light.
Okay.
He's promoting it as like a horror one, but it just like I played around, and if you wait up at night, you get these portals. You go into this dark world or whatever. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but you got different materials. It's kind of like a Between Lands, but not like Between Lands.
Okay.
And I think there's a couple Between Lands might be part of it as well. Like I only put about 2 hours into it, but
here's one called Decimation.
Okay.
Realistic zombie apocalypse mod pack.
Interesting.
It looks like it has firearms in it.
Oh, okay, all right.
Work to stop the infection. Survive with your friends. Trade at safe zones. Loot and explore. Hundreds, blood, gore, and death. Hundreds of props for maps. It's got like razor wire, and it's really cool. It's really cool looking.
Is it a survival one, or is it in that?
It's survival mod.
Okay.
You have one task: survive the zombie-ridden world as long as possible.
Well, that's something to keep in mind, right? Unless we do a Christmas pack for Christmas.
Well, I mean, yeah, there's always that too, you know. But
I don't know how much Creative Kitty might enjoy that.
Yeah,
I played a couple of Christmas packs with her, but we got at least another week to figure it out. Right?
Yeah.
But there's a lot of really good stuff out there. Big Italy's gone AFK.
No, I'm here. I'm just.
I know. I just like it. Just
I got my display. I got my display up, and I'm browsing mod packs. So.
Yeah. Nope.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm picking those up. I went to first person, and I picked up all that stuff. Big Italy's no longer AFK.
Nope, I'm here.
Does that throw that behind me or in front of me?
That threw it behind me.
It did, okay, because I was facing you, but I'm in third person, and I threw it behind me, but I wasn't sure if it was going to throw it in front of me or. But I think, are you doing this? You doing the same? How do you tell that you've been streaming or recording for too
long? Is that a rhetorical question?
Dark Echo is doing a 20 stream on Wednesday. He was with us last week. Actually, this is a bad time for him.
Okay.
He's in Europe.
Anathorax has the same glowy thing on him.
Does he?
Yep.
What would it be then?
So it's just you, KK, and Ken have the same glowy thing on you. Me and Ben don't have it.
Let me try something. Hold on.
Wah, wah, wah.
What would it be? Like, I'm not holding anything.
I mean, it's cool. Don't get me wrong. It's cool. Oh, hey, Abdul. How you doing? I'm sorry. This is a private server, but we're getting ready to wrap it up anyway. We're just finishing up. But thanks for coming out.
How about now? Do I still glow?
Yeah, you still. It's this weird glowy pink kind of force field thing around you.
What do you think it was? One second here. Caves, showcase.
No, you still got it.
Mobs, animals, show players. Is there like a teams thing here? Waypoints, options, UI, zoom in. Like, there's nothing different. We're all green.
Yeah, it's very strange because Ben and I
was thinking maybe something would be different on the map. But
Ben and I are the only two that don't have it.
On your screen.
On my screen. But none of you guys can see it, right? Yeah, so it's just me.
It's very odd.
It's definitely just you.
It's
Okay, yeah, I gotta call it a night. thanks everybody for coming out to the stream. I really, really do appreciate it. Hopefully you guys will join us next week. We'll be getting to the moon. We probably actually have to make 1 or 2 more rockets, depending on who shows up next week. But yeah, it's going to be like, you know what? I think I might just cheat in 2 more rockets next week, and we just go to the moon and spend the whole episode up there. Remind me that I said that. You know, I'm just thinking, we built the rockets. We know we can build rockets. There's no point in us building like 2 more, or if we have 8 people show up, right? We're not going to
build a whole fleet of them.
Rockets, right? You know, we're just gonna go to the moon. So next week for sure we'll be heading to the moon, and yeah, thanks a lot, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for coming out, guys. Hey, thanks for having me, Jackal.
Hey, no problem.
Yeah.